it's Old Man Clan. Welcome back. Today we are in Grafton, Ohio, just outside Cleveland, and we are at JTS, which stands for Jim's Trailer Sales. We are going to look at a North Point. This is the 377 FL... 377 RLBH. Let's look at it. All right, so as normal, we're going to start here with the underbelly storage. And look at this storage, Lisa.
That is crazy big.
It is crazy big.
Yes.
It's crazy big because it's this has a drop frame, okay? If we come down here, Lisa, all right, so you see that right here? This is the steel. This is the steel right here. And if you see, if we come up here a little bit further, that piece of steel ends right here.
Gotcha.
And so it's welded underneath the regular frame, which allows you to have all this extra storage.
That's crazy storage.
If it wasn't a drop frame, the storage would start right about here, okay? Which is great. As you can see, there's also a TV here.
Look at that.
You have outdoor entertainment. This is a 6-point level up hydraulic leveling system. This is where you will put your propane tanks. You could actually put a 40 in here. I'm assuming it comes with a 30, but you could put a 40 in if you want, excuse me. As you look above, this actually has two awnings. One that starts right here at the front, goes all the way past the door, and then you have a second one right here, okay? Frameless windows.
Nice.
This is warranty for full-time living. So if you're looking for a full-time RV, this might be yours. Nice outdoor kitchen. This is a griddle. It's strapped in there. I'm not going to pull it out. Get a little micro fridge and a nice tabletop area here too. So if you're bringing out some steaks or burgers or dogs or whatever, that stuff can be up here, and then you put it on the grill.
Very nice.
Or maybe making some pancakes or bacon for breakfast. I don't know. Right, you got your nice step above step.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you have an upgraded suspension, if you can see that. You move around to the back. There's some extra power out here too, Lisa.
Oh.
Some extra outlets right here.
Nice.
As well as your cable hookup if you're hooking up the cable.
Nice.
Most people these days are doing Starlink or some type of satellite, but you have a utility hitch.
All right.
You have a ladder pre-mounted, okay? And you also have a backup camera, also not just pre-wired, but mounted. Speaking of which, I want you to come back over here by the door. There's something I forgot to point out to you guys. This actually has 360 views already installed. As you see, there's a camera here right by the door. So if there's a strange knock at night, you can see who's out here. Also, and we'll catch it a little bit closer on the inside, but there's cameras at the very front shooting backwards. We'll show you when we get to the other side. So let's go to the other side. All right, so this is where your power connection is. Here's the Senecon Turbo waste evacuation system. I'm not sure I've seen that installed or anything before, Lisa.
No.
All right, so there's the sewer hose connection is down there, which is a little awkward. You have a pole that's right here, which obviously you can't get to it unless you crawl up underneath. There's another pole on this one here, which again, you have to crawl up underneath to get. However, you also have poles in here. And so you should be able to evacuate the system, right? Get rid of all the wastewater from here, not having to climb underneath. As you can see, this is also your water bay. There's a filter for the entire coach here, right? And that's where you plug in your water. There's also drinking water. Like me, I drink nothing but bottled water, so this would be great for me. So you just carry the 5-gallon jugs down here, put them in there, and we'll show you how you get them out.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah. I also like, normally this door would go up, but because the slide is here, it has to go over. Let's go over here, and look, there's 30-pounders over here. So was that area for a third one on the other side? That'd be crazy if you're carrying 3, right? All right, so let's look at the weight. So this has a gross vehicle weight of 16,995 pounds and a cargo carrying capacity of 2,030 pounds. So you can carry a good amount of stuff with this, Lisa.
You sure can.
Up here in the front, you have a MORryde upgraded pin box, which is awesome. I love the light is out here so you can see at night. In here is your utility. You got your batteries. This unit's actually been sold, so they're prepping it for the owner to come pick it up. They've graciously let us look at it anyway, which is obviously why you see batteries, because it's been sold. Also, you'll see inside there's some cleaning things, so hopefully we can look around that. If you're going to install a generator, we'll go there. Here's your hydraulic pump, and then you have some extra storage. So speaking of inside, let's go look inside. Oh, I love this. Right, so opposing slides. We talk a lot about that in videos that we see the opposing slides. For those of you who already RV, you know what I'm talking about. The opposing slides just gives you a lot more space inside. Imagine this wasn't on a slide and it was sitting here. One, you wouldn't be able to have an island, and two, all of this would be right here. So this just gives a much more open feel when you have opposing slides, whether it's in a travel trailer or a fifth wheel. So here at the very end, there's some cabinetry all the way up above, and it's full pass-through. Beneath is a sofa, which folds out to be a bed. Open here, it says. So you have hidden storage on either side. So it's either an end table or a nightstand, depending on what you're using it for, right? And there's power as well. Let's not forget the power.
I see it on the one side, so it's on both sides.
That's
perfect.
USB charging ports there, AC 110 down there, and it's only 110 on this side.
Okay.
So you only have the USB charging ports there.
Gotcha.
Then, as we come over here, you have your theater chairs, and that's comfortable, Lisa. These are fully electric, so I just turned the lights on.
You did.
So I'm just turning right. You'll enjoy the rest of your video. Lisa will take you around. I'm just gonna nap. Oh, you could nap here. You definitely could nap here. All right, so as you can see, there's a center console with 2 cups. There's a place here for plugging in USB as well as a 110 power. Right?
Nice.
So your regular electricity. So let's say you're working on a laptop and you need more power, you can plug in and do that. This also folds up if you want to cuddle with your loved one.
Oh, look at that.
Snuggling, okay? Directly across is the entertainment area. That TV is actually on a televator.
Look at that.
Since we're plugged in, we can actually show you what the televator looks like.
Yeah, usually we just have to tell them.
Right? So,
and now we get to show
it
them.
goes down. So
Nice.
if you're not watching TV and you want to see the views out that side, you can do that. And when it's time to watch the TV, you just press the button and the TV just goes up.
Nice.
All right, above you have some cabinetry up here for storing things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As well as below, you got your JBL audio system, as well as a nice, decent sized fireplace.
Nice.
For your freakishly tiny cold feet.
Yes, exactly.
Right. We have the dinette over here. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what's that? It's a tower of power. Did that just happen again?
It just happened again.
It happens all the time. So you got a dinette. This pulls out and you can actually seat 4 here. 2 chairs stay here full time. The other 2 are foldable. Okay. And then we have this beautiful kitchen.
Yes, this island has solid surface countertops. We have a nice single basin sink with a tall faucet.
There's one thing that I'm not sure if you saw because the stuff is against it. Remember, they're cleaning because somebody bought this. But look at that huge flip up, guys.
That is huge.
And it's butcher board.
Yes.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome for sure. I love that.
That adds like another third to the island.
It does, because it's pretty big, so it's going to come to right about here if
Yeah.
you need the space. Yeah.
And it's butcher block. You can run on top of it. Mm-hmm. There's power down here too. It's hard to see, but there's an outlet right there.
Very nice.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. You just beat me to it. That's all. So under the sink, we have a dedicated trash can here, and then we have storage underneath with a nice pull-out drawer.
Yeah, look at that.
I love those. And then we have more storage over here.
It's hard. It doesn't go all the way back. It just goes right. You see where my hand is. It's dark light. It's hard to see.
And
look,
yeah, we have dividers for the, yes, exactly. Behind me, we do have our refrigerator freezer. I'm not going to bother opening that up. That's the Whirlpool.
It's residential.
It is.
Right?
It is very nice. And the same thing, a residential stove with the 4 burners, and we have the nice oven. There's actually, it looks like,
It does, look at that.
yeah, there is a little bit of storage underneath it as well. Over the top, we have our convection microwave, and there's storage
Spice
both
rack.
sides.
I love
Look,
the pull down spice rack.
I do too. Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
Yeah, I do like that. And then we've got a little bit of countertop space here. That is solid surface as well, with plenty of storage drawers. That one's a nice deep drawer.
It is.
Yeah, for all those tall containers. And we have a pantry. A lighted pantry, look at that.
Lighted too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty thin.
Yeah, you might want to add a little piece of wood underneath
Maybe,
there
yeah.
to...
Well, the fact that it's tiny, here, let me come around with the camera, guys, right? So, the fact that it's not incredibly wide or incredibly deep, you have wood here, here, and here, and here. And so, that's never going to move.
Okay.
So, even though it's thin, it's never going to move.
And this is actually a faux window.
Oh, yeah.
This is solid over here,
Yeah.
but it looks like it's it looks
Yeah.
like a window there.
That's neat.
Yeah, nice.
Let's not forget, you've got a nice ceiling fan up here. There's trim and accent lighting all the way around, right? They got power on for us.
I know.
Nice pendant lights over the island.
It isn't often that we actually get to see what a unit looks like with the lights on.
Same thing with the pendant lights that match over the dinette. Same thing over here, right? So it's just a really well tied together look.
And also there's additional power over here on this
Yeah,
side, so you've got plenty of power on the island.
All right, and then if you hadn't caught yet, you got a mid bunk in this sucker. Look at this. I'm gonna hand this to Lisa. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, I'm 6'4". Use my height as reference as we walk around. But also, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. We would really appreciate it. Costs you nothing. It does help the channel out. Thank you so much. So as you can see from my height, I'm pretty much, if I stand up straight, like I should, at attention, I'm touching, okay? So if you're any taller than me, 6'4", you're gonna have to duck when you're in here.
I apologize for the bouncing, you guys.
So this is a great space, Lisa.
It is.
It's obviously meant for a bunk, right? This folds up out of the way if you want to use this as a sofa, right? Or if somebody wants to sleep up there. This does fold out to be a bed, which is great. So there's another sleeping quarters in here.
Right.
These two poles enable you to put a little
A table?
like
Yeah.
a small table.
Yeah.
Right? But what excites me, in fact, I'm going to put this all the way up so you can see what it looks like. What excites me is this area right here, right across. It's a full office, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's a desk. I mean, with a TV there that you could actually double as a computer monitor.
Correct.
Plug a computer into it. Plus, if you're not using it as a computer, you have a TV in here already. I just, for somebody who's full-timing but still working, this is a really great setup, guys.
It really is. And I like that they've used all the space behind you here if you want to slide around a little bit there.
Yes. So you have your space here, just the little nooks. There's some drawers down here as
Yeah,
well.
I love that they've used all the space.
And here's the table, by the way.
Ah, okay, very nice.
Pretty heavy, to be honest with you.
Wow.
So it's a decent-sized table,
Yeah.
right?
Very nice.
And then all the cabinetry around, right? It's not very deep, but you're storing different things in there. You got a drawer for your desk, the subdivided pens and things that you want to put in there. And of course, there's some more storage down here.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I apologize, I interrupted when you were opening
No, that's
these.
okay. The only thing, at this price point I'd like to see pistons on these doors.
Yeah.
Because they don't stay up.
That's true.
It's a small thing, really, but, I don't know. We point these things out for you. Ducted heating in the floor throughout. Let's not forget that.
Ah, very nice. Look
When you
at that.
first come in the door, guys, there is this little sort of area. It's got octopus hangers, but it's also got shelves. So you can use this however you want to use it.
I love that.
It's kind of neat. And they're
Yeah.
magnetic if you can't hear the clicking.
Oh, yeah.
So they stay up out of the way. Above here, this is your command center. This is where you'll turn on all your lights and move out slides and things. And then an extra little cubby up here too.
Oh, nice.
Right? That's right at the door. Of course, you can see here's the door right here.
Yes.
As we come up, the reason why it's so, the height in that mid bunk is so short is because there is another bunk area up here. There's a built-in ladder. And so if somebody's going to come and go, the ladder would be out.
Very nice.
Or you could just leave it up like this, either way you want to have it. There's some cubbies up here. So if you're wanting to store some things up there, there's some cubbies. There is power and a place for you to mount a TV and obviously the connections as well. So there's the bunks above the mid bunk area.
Very nice.
Oh, you know what time it is.
It's time for Tall man's toilet test.
Again, remember I'm 6'4". Use my height as reference. And at my height, as you can see as I'm sitting on this porcelain foot flush toilet, there are zero issues here, guys. This is incredibly comfortable, both from legroom and width, so definitely. Directly across from me, love the vessel sink, Lisa.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right? Neat vessel sink. Personally, I like the under-counter ones, but I love to see the vessel sinks.
Yeah.
Okay? Got some decent countertop next to it. As you can see, there is some storage down there. It's a little bit limited, but not too bad. There's power, as you saw when she was down there. You've got a nice little cabinet up here. I would put your medicines in there because this is mounted square to the wall, so there's nothing behind here. Unfortunately, from the height standpoint, guys, I can only see from here down. So if you need to, do your hair and you're my height, you're going to have to scooch down pretty good.
You do have a nice little cubby up over the top.
You do. There's actually some crown molding that goes up there. They're obviously, like I said, somebody bought this, so they're detailing it up, but this crown molding goes, I have it backwards, I think. Yeah.
We'll leave that for the carpenter.
Yeah, we'll leave it. It goes like this, sorry. It goes like that. But yes, you have a nice little cubby up there.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So, this is what happens, guys, right? So, these things come out of the factory, and there's always, as they're bumping down the road for the first time, you find things out. This is why also, when you buy an RV for the first time, don't go on a 2,000-mile trek. Take it out around the corner, bounce it down the road a little bit, have a weekend out, and test things out. You're close enough to the dealer that if there's something not quite right, you can take it back and have them address it. In the meantime, all the dealers put it through their own paces before you get it. Like this one's all plugged up, everything is on, and they're testing it out for you. But you never know what's going to happen when you bounce it down the road a little bit. So go ahead and test it out before you take it on the first big trip. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Okay. Over here, there's a nice cabinet for linens, Lisa.
Look at
You're not
that.
going to have to fold those towels up too much there.
No.
Also
Yeah.
some octopus hangers there as well. So let's climb in the shower. It's the last thing we got to do. And they've been running the water to test it out, so I got to be careful. It's a little wet in here. As you can see, I have to stand in the bubble. Okay, but that's fine. There's plenty of height here. 6'8", 6'9" max. Okay, there's a little shelf up here in the front, plus a little soap dish. The shower head's on a little sliding thing, and that's about as high as it can go. Again, I don't want to get the RV all wet since somebody bought it, so I'm just being careful. There is a bench back here, so if you want to sit down, put your foot up while you're shaving, whatever you're doing. Okay. The only thing that I really don't like at my height, to be honest with you, the shower door is a little low. I prefer the sliding shower door anyways, as opposed to glass. But I'd love to see that a little bit higher so there's no water splashing over.
You know what I am happy to see, though? I'm happy to see that the skylight is in the right orientation,
Correct.
so you
This
can
way.
move freely in there.
Yeah,
if there wasn't water on the floor, that is.
Correct. I have access to the entire shower. So many that we go in, the skylight's this way, and I'm literally stuck standing in one spot.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's get up here to the bedroom. Look at that. I love bedrooms where the bed is on a slide. Right? So back up again so they can see. Look at how much extra room you have in your bedroom. Right? If that bed was not on the slide, the bed's going to be right here. It's going to be hard to move around. So they put the bed on a slide and it goes out, and you now have plenty of room. This is, I think, an RV King, but we will find out. Yeah, this is 70, and I'm assuming it's by 80. Yeah, 70 by 80. So this is an RV King. As you can see, there's not a lot of space left and right of the bed, but there is a tiny little nightstand right there. I guess you can put your phone up there while it's charging. If you've got CPAPs, they're going to have to go on the ground right there.
And there is power down there.
And there is power right there for it. Okay. Same on the other side. No, there's no power on the other side. Okay. Let's check under bed storage for you guys. These are your extra chairs for your dining room. I love that they put them protected in these little sleeves so they don't get all scratched up.
Me too.
But there's lots of storage in here.
Oh, and you can see the ducted heating very well there as well.
Since this is already bought, I'm not going to go laying on it for you guys. I know you guys like me to lay on things, but I'm not going to lay on this. But as you can see from where I'm sitting, it's 70 by 80. There's plenty of room. Yeah, you and two kids up here. Okay. Right across from the bed is your TV, which you can see is already mounted in here. And you've got 4-drawer sort of dresser. Remember we were talking about the Furrion system? As you can see, there's the rear camera right there. They already have it plugged up.
Oh, very nice.
Up in the front is your big walk-in closet, which is prepped for washer dryer, which they're having installed here in just a little bit. Plenty of hanging room and sort of shelves behind. So there's power in there. If you look right there, in fact, let me do this, Lisa. Let me close this and open up this side. Look at that. And so this is a nice little hamper, which I love.
Me too.
There's USB and power there. But I was also talking about there's power up there too. That's a nice closet.
It is very nice.
Yeah. So this is a nice unit, guys.
Yeah.
377 FLRB. 377 FLRB. I can't remember, guys. I'm so sorry. We're gonna look right now. 377. Yeah, FLBH. No, RLBH. Jeez. 377 RLBH. I think I remember these things. But isn't this beautiful? We hope you guys enjoy this one. As I said, somebody has just purchased this one, but they were generous enough to let us kind of poke around their new home. All right? Tall Man Clan, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being with us through thick and thin. And until we see you all again, be safe.